Why are you not doing it? And do something constructive and positive. Okay, now I think we have it. Hello, everybody. Hope all is great today on this Tuesday. So, now, yesterday we talked about business failures. Now, today we're going to continue that conversation because we do not want your business to fail once you start it get it up and running, launched. We want you to really grow it. We don't want you to play with your business. We want you to leave legacies because we want you to live your dreams and live your visions out because something you may have created, something you may have may be beneficial to us. That is us, your customer, your new acquired customer. So briefly here, I've had a little technical difficulties this morning, but anyway, I was not going to be defeated. No. So anyway, I wasn't going to be defeated. I was trying to get this thing together because what I did was I tried to connect the IG up to it, to go live to over there as well, and it's more steps to take than the other. So when technology kind of like start to act a little funny here, had me landscaping. I was like, no, I want to be full screen. So I'm gonna have to see how can I do that in live stream on IG as well versus having I normally would have my laptop or something else up, and doing it that way. So I was trying to work on something differently, but it didn't work out. So I just said, okay, let me just shift and reverse, 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 and go ahead and do it the other way. So now, and I'm still on multiple streams here. I'm on TikTok here, and I'm on BINGO. So I don't know what any of you know about that platform. I haven't learned a whole lot about it, not as much as I should, but I'm going to learn more about it. But I do know you can go live. You don't have to have you don't have to have 1,000 followers or kind of like how TikTok was at one time. You don't have to do all of that in order to be a part of that platform. So we'll see how let your reach be reachable to everybody. And then also, I'm on simultaneously on my LinkedIn and on my Facebook, and I'm on my YouTube channel all together. So you got to that's one thing you must do if you don't want to fail in business and in living your visions out. You must be where your people are, be where your potential clients are. Don't worry about what anybody's saying that you're all over the place or things like that. I was listening. I was in a meeting yesterday, and they were talking about how in the next 5 years, if you don't take social media seriously, well, you'll regret it for your business. That is, you'll regret it because it's gonna be so much different and in a good way. But if you don't get in for the new changes like right away, like what AI is doing, it's boosting and it's helping. It's not taking your jobs for the most part because what you have to offer the world and what you have to offer others may be a little bit more important, much more important, not a little bit, much more important than you think. So don't sell yourself short in that area. So now let's talk about the untold business failures. We're going to continue on from yesterday, briefly, of what I was speaking to you about when I was talking about, some failures. And I'll just recap and just tell you what we discussed. We discussed like, what, planning, and then we discuss, listening to the wrong voices, and then we discuss everything that you need in business that you to be successful, to get, government contracts, to get, receive grants and things like that. So we kind of talked about that yesterday. So now one more other thing that I want to let you know too, I will be dropping on my YouTube channel. There's a grant out that Damian John is giving 100K, and it's 25,000 for four people, up into four businesses rather. So if you already have your business up and running and you think that you might be a good candidate, then you go ahead and apply. And it is 25,000. I think they're going to announce the winner the 21st of November, but I put it all in a video. I was up late last night doing that video for you, and I'm going to drop it on my YouTube channel. So anyway, go over there and take a look at it and show you step by step on how to do it. Normally I would charge for that. helping you do a grant like that. So anyway, my YouTube channel is Biz Strategist Sandy. If you go to pushtodream.com, you can stroll down and you can see where you can go to YouTube and see, see the video. But just give me until I get off here, because I was waiting on it to upload, and it should be already uploaded by the time we get off here. And even if you miss that deadline, I give you tips on how to apply for grants if you want in the future, if you see a grant such as that. And then I also gave you some gems in that video on how you cannot miss out on grants in the future. So pay attention to that, and I talked to you about that in that video as well, and just gave you some things that you can do on your own, because I told you, I remember I will be doing more classes on grants. One-on-one, I am not going to be doing those in 2025. So if you want to be in one of my grant classes and we can work on this together as a collective group, and you work on a grant, hey, reach out to me. But one-on-one, we will not be doing that in 2025. My plate is already full. I already got some things lined up for at least the first part of the year that's going to help me to take my business to the next level, and some things that I'm working on, but I'm going to still be here to help you. So I just have to do it a little differently in 2025. Okay. Alrighty. So that way you can still get the benefits, and I can still share my gifts and my talent and live the purpose that God, and use my gifts that God has given me to help you. So that way we're all working in harmony. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and begin and give you this info here. Now, the next thing that we're going to conclude from yesterday and talk about is, this is an untold business failure that a lot of us don't really think about. We may not, it may not be discussed as much. Everybody's trying to sell you the next marketing tactic, or how to do this or how to do that and all these other things. But this not talked about as much. But a lot of times you can say common sense is not so common. And it's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's just that sometimes we just don't realize the impact on certain things, on how we do certain things and how it impacts us or our business. Okay. So this is one of the other things that I have a couple, but this is just one of the other things too that I want to say. You have the fear of spending money in your business, the fear of spending money, or shall I say, the fear of reinvesting in your business. And a lot of times, if we have a good week, if we have a good sale, if we have a good day, if we have a good week or month or whatever in our business, then we want to go and do all of this designer shopping. We want to go and buy the designer brands and do all these other things, but this is not the time to do that. This is definitely not the time to do that. This is the time for you to reinvest in your business. Say reinvest. If you're listening at this on the replay, put in the bottom reinvest. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. So put in reinvest. Can you comment reinvest? Reinvest. It's not too long. Not too. The word is not too long. Okay. Now, with that being said, the reason why you want to be able to reinvest, because if you don't do that, you will be right back where you started, and that's the recipe, or that's the disaster that will happen. It will be that disaster that will happen. Will be you will be down the slippery slope and down the spiral of you failing in your business, and only because you will not have reinvested in your business, and you will be spending money that you're making. And then this tactic and this strategy that you may have come up with in order to help you to have a good win in your business, you got to repeat that. Okay. So now, also, what this will do is it will stunt the growth of that business. And that's, like I said, it's sometimes common sense is not so common, but that's just, that's inevitable. If you don't reinvest some of your money back into your business, you will not do good. It's going to, decline for you. So you don't want that to happen. Don't just look on a basic one good, event in your business and thinking, oh, wow, I can just do this every so often. No, you need to be strategically doing this every day and every chance you get, planning for the next, adding on to what got you here. So wait, what got you here won't get you there. So, as you level up, you got to continue to add on to what are some of your successes were, and finding out what allowed it to be successful. So that's another thing. Like I mentioned yesterday, you got to know your analytics, you got to know your data, you got to know your metrics, you got to know from this, what month is this and what season. There's so many things that you have to know. What season, what made this season, like we're coming up into the holiday season. Your holiday season, some of your businesses may be much, much better than your seasons that you feel like you should have done extremely well in, right? So you have to be very strategic and very, conscious of what's causing your business to do well in a certain amount of, a certain area and certain, moment in time, basically. And here again, you got to keep up with everything constantly, not just once, like the one hit wonder kind of thing. And, you're not winging it. We're not doing that. We got to just you got to really take it seriously. So you definitely do got to do that. So these are this is some of the untold stuff, and these are some of the things that you just really don't realize it has a very impact on your business, but it really do. Now let's talk about something else. In your business. Uh, Now, I'm not saying that you have to neglect yourself. Learning how to balance things out. That's the next thing. But I'm not saying that you have to neglect and you just have to go all in and you have to stay up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and just to prove to someone that, hey, I am doing great in my, I'm grinding. I'm doing it. I'm working overtime. I, nothing else is. I'm focused on that. I'm not focused on anything else. I'm just focused on this and You don't have to do that in your business. Everything needs a balance. You need a balance. When I say a balance, you need a let's say you need a strategy. You need a plan. You need something strategic. You need something that you can measure. You need something that can take you that you can plan, something that you can build upon in your business. And a lot of that is not happening for the most part. And there are ways that need to be done. Even if you are hiring someone for a seasonal, aspect of your business, even if you're looking for somebody to do a particular project and you want to contract some things out, you have that's you sometimes you can spend in that era. That can be, okay, I've hired too many people or I've contracted out too much. That could have been delegated within one or two people and you trying to hire five or six or to get a project done, but you're not giving the people that you already have on your team enough work to go in and say, okay, I can eliminate somebody. So all of these things is things that you don't talk about and that you need to talk about in your business. These are things that must be discussed. It has to be, in order for you to be able to get to the next level, in order for you to be able to be profitable in your business and your business can grow. So we're here, we're talking about things that we don't need to be doing so we can, the failure is not an option for us. Okay. So that's what we're talking about. We want things to happen in our business that failure is not an option. Okay. Alrighty. And now, Uh, my recommendation for all of this, even just in this next one I just mentioned, is coming up with a budget and if you don't know how to budget, you better learn. And this is if you don't know how to budget in your business, your best bet is you better learn, because it's going to require you doing that. It's going to require you knowing how much you're going to have to spend to make a raw material if you have a physical product. It's going to take, even with your services, it's going to take, you don't want to be working your butt off and then you charging somebody $50 to do something that that your hourly rate or whatever case may be should be more than that. This is a disaster for failure. You You have the and then you have the fear of maybe not meeting a deadline, but then you really haven't strategically come up with a way to make it, to make it all come to pass without you just really just going spending like you're crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that in your business. Have all these things, but just start out think them out first. Think things out in a way that it all makes sense. And there's ways to do that. It is ways to do that. Okay. Now, next thing, let's talk about being consistent in your business. Being consistent in your business. Some of us, and these are some untold things. I know you think that you can pop up when you want to. You can do it the way you want to do it, how you want to do it, how many times you want to do it, how many times you don't want to do it. Marketing, writing letters, maybe getting those emails together, looking and researching and seeing what's trending, researching so where you can maybe come up with fresh ideas. Your consistency consists of discipline, your patience, and your perseverance. Let me repeat that. Your consistency consists of your discipline, your patience, being patient, and your perseverance. Perseverance is when you just don't take no for an answer sometimes, and not saying in a aggressive way, but you find other ways to make something happen if it's not happening the way you want it to. And all of that come from you doing, being in your business, like researching, knowing what's trending, knowing what to do, knowing what you want to accomplish, knowing what's some of your goals, knowing what you want to do, and making sure that happens. This is all. And that sporadic, all these things that you're doing sporadically in your business, stop it. And then being even that branding portion of your business, and that the way you operate and the way you treat customers and clients and the way that you let them know that they are appreciated in your business, all of this comes from being disciplined, being patient, and being and persevering in your business, because you want to give off a caring brand for your business. You want to let your customers and clients know too that they are appreciated. And being consistent and having, and being disciplined, all of this is going to come off as someone is going to have a good feel, a good experience working with your business. All of that. And showing up every day is the key. Whether you're showing up behind the scenes, but you're showing up in your business, you're showing up in different areas of your business that need your attention on certain days of the week. Every day of the week don't require the same thing. This is why planning is so good. Planning is so important. And you won't get bored with your business, because every day and every week and every month and every quarter, every half of the year, every year, you won't have any issues, and your business is you have no other I'm telling you, you have no other choice but to be successful. When I started getting online here doing Push the Dream, I did it. It was in 2015, and I've seen people come and go, and I'm still here because I applied these things, the discipline, the patience, and the perseverance. I started out with just smaller clients. Now I have bigger ticket clients. I have big ticket clients that I work with. I do, and I love it. And I want to scale it now in a certain area that I want to just go ahead and do more, not more one to one now. I'm getting away from that now because I'm ready because I was disciplined, patient, and perseverance. And I looked at my metrics and I looked at the overall. So I'm not telling you anything that I'm not doing. I'm just telling you these are some things I've learned a lot just for even being in this particular area, this sector. I can talk about, there's a lot of things that I can share with you in not just only in from the business aspect. I'm talking about even from the personal development portion, the growth and all of that, things that you have to do along the way in order to keep your sanity, stay sane, and and grow your business and do a whole lot of things all at the same time. So where you can come out on top of things, so that is it all comes from the discipline, the patience, and the consistency. So and look and always think of the long game. Don't just come in. I've seen so many people, they'll come in and they just because they're opportunists, they see the money in something. But sometimes when you're just seeing the money from that particular day or that particular short span, that short span, it's not good because it's not sustainable, and then you're gonna look like a bipolar kind of person. You're gonna and some of you out here, you look schizophrenic. I mean, and I'm not trying to make fun of that, don't get me wrong, because that is a serious illness. I'm not saying that. That's serious. But the way you behave, it's like it's not that's not right. That's not the way you should, you should be doing your business, and you should be doing things. But I I don't know what else to tell you. But the consistency in a healthy way is key. Is you can be consistent in all the wrong things, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being consistent in the right things and being consistent in things that is right for you. So I just want to say I don't even want to challenge you. I want to advise you to be consistent for about 30 days in some of the things that you're working on and see how you can calm, your demeanor will calm. See how things would be in a it would be in a positive light for you. See how that'll happen. See how that worked for you. Removing all unnecessary distractions. Sitting down and writing them out and just being true to yourself of what is really distracting me. And work on getting and removing those things that are distracting you so where you can consistent basis in a consistent level. Being, just being and doing intentionally. That's what you that can be good for you. So, and these are just some of the untold things, and I really don't think that some people understand and realize what this can do to your business. Because if you can't be consistent in things that's important for your business, just think about this. How you think it's going to grow? How you think you're going to get somewhere? You won't. You're going to stay stagnant, and then you're going to say, oh, this didn't work, or this can't work, because you didn't do what you needed to do to make it work. That's all. And I'm going to tell y'all, in business, there are a lot of components that it goes to it. You have to be willing to do them. And like I said earlier, stop listening at so many people that can tell you about your business. Now, Yeah, you act bipolar in that area. Act bipolar. Like, okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Ah, da, 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 da. Stop listening to it because, and then some of you will do this. I notice you go to other people and you ask what their business is working because they got a different business model in a sense, but they don't know the ins and out of what your plan is for your business, what you're doing. You go by what the results that others have had. And instead of just taking your model and letting the results from your business be tailored to you and what you do. Like you can't, like, okay, for instance, someone that's someone that's selling a company that's selling, let's say, ice cream, and then you find someone else that's selling boots. This is used as an example. Not, what is it, boots? No, no, no. Yeah, boots. They will not go into the same environment or the same market and do extremely well. Like to say that, okay, the ice cream shop say, yeah, I went down to Florida and boy, I tell you, I made, I sold $10,000 worth of product, ice cream in one day. You let somebody go down to Florida with some boots that were made for, that's lined with the cushion and for the interior of the boots. You let them go down to Florida and try to say, yeah, I went down to Florida. They wouldn't sell a boot unless if they sell some, someone's buying them for a gift for someone else in another city, somewhere else. They won't make $10,000. You get what I'm saying? So stop, just stop it. Their business model for their market is going to be so different from yours, and this is how you are failing at your business because you're trying to take someone else's model instead of you sitting down, getting with your business coach or getting with someone that can help you get there. I'm talking about really, really tuning in, and I'm talking about really, really focusing. I'm not saying the one hit wonder thing and the willy nilly kind of stuff. Sitting down and planning stuff. Sorry, y'all may not want to hear it, but it's the truth. You ain't getting too far with the sporadic all over the place. Da 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 da. You're not getting anywhere. I want and I love you to be success. I want it to happen for you. I really do. But y'all got too much going on in your heads, and you're listening too much other things, and you're listening, and you're not. I'm gonna tell you, I spend my I'm spending time learning the business of the new stuff that's coming up down the pipe. I'm looking at what contracts, some of my government contract clients. I'm looking at what's to help them. That takes reading. That doesn't take you just looking at something and saying, okay, somebody that's trying to sell you a shiny object, and just trying to sell you something to get your money, and they're not really telling you how all of this stuff work. They want y'all to believe. They want y'all to believe that, okay, yeah, I can make $10,000 if you just tweak this one thing and you do this and you do that. But they're not telling you everything on the back end that needs to be going on in order for you to be able to do that, to make that happen. Yeah, it's a lot to go on behind the scene, and it's not to the point that it's overwhelming. Y'all just gotta slow it down. Take your time. And once you just get that foundation, that clay, that mortar, that clay just, I'm telling you, the clay just shaped and modeled. Oh boy, you off for the races. You're off to the races. And you don't have to do that. Just like when you create a book or create a material, you created something that you make something that you only have to create one time. And then the other portion of it is letting everybody know you have it, selling that product. You don't have to go back and remake it. You only did the hard work one time. And that's how a lot of you need to do in your businesses. You need to build your businesses that way. Just put in the work that one time. Put in everything that you need just that one time. And whether that one time can be 3 weeks, but it's one time on the project, one time on what you're doing. And you have a finished product, and then you can go out and sell it, or introduce it to the world multiple times. You get it now. And the hard part would probably have been already done if you just realize that that is the hard part. But a lot of you don't understand that. And some of you may love doing, working, putting a project together or putting something together. It may not even be, you may not even call it hard or work. But anyway, that's all I want to say to you today. The untold failures in business. This is just the untold failures in business. And we just don't talk about them enough, but they are some things that can cause you to fail, not to be successful. So you have to get prepared. You have to really, really take your business serious. You have to learn the operations of your business. And if you want to stay connected to someone that can help you do that, well, then you stay connected. You can text Push the Dream to 833-247-6465. That's Push the Dream to 833-247-6465 and be a part of the community, because for next year, we're going to be doing a whole lot of things differently. And I want to see some more successes in your business, whether it's going to be through you getting grant money, whether it's going to be you getting government contracts, whether it's going to be loans, or whatever it is. We are going to be focused on you getting out here and getting some money for your business next year. Okay, so okay, well, we're good. We'll make sure that you text Push the Dream to 833-247-6465. And coming up for Black Friday, I have something very good for you. So if you stay connected between now and then, you will have that opportunity to get what you will be able to be a part. And like you just said, you need that info too, so you can be a part of it. So I'm going to see how serious you are. If you don't take action, then guess what? No action will be happening, at least not over here in this community. So, I have some things lined up for 2025 already. I'm not waiting. And when I plan like that, things go so much better for the year. Alrighty. So anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow or later. But I just wanted to say that to you, and that's the untold. That's the second portion of the from the video yesterday that I did. And then also don't forget, now if you want to see that info on that grant that Damien John is giving away, Damien John, it used to be part of the Shark Tank. Yeah, he has a grant that he's giving away. Let's see. All right, let me go. My TikTok about to time out on me here. Okay, good. Back over there. Yes, so he's giving grant $25,000 each, $25,000 each, and to four recipients, and it's going to be the end of November 1st. And the grant is not that bad, y'all. It really isn't, the application portion, but I break it all down to you. It's a video that I have on YouTube. I think it may be uploaded by now, and I'm going to put the description. No. They don't have to be. It can be any state in the United States, but it has to be the United States. It can't be someone just asked that. It doesn't have to be in the state that where the grant. I guess you're speaking of the grant. No, but it has to be the United States. Okay, so make sure that you're living in the states, because someone had asked me that one time before about grants with Hello Alice, and Hello Alice is the housing, that info. But I want to make sure that you okay. Yeah. I want to make sure that you are that you just have that info, because I break it down and I show you the whole entire application. So I hope y'all can go over there and see it, and the video, because I'm Biz Strategist Sandy on thank you so much. Oh, you're so right. Thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, yeah, what's that? Phoenix Flames. Phoenix Flames. Thank you. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you. Phoenix Flames. Flames. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, yes, I thank you. Oh, you're making me smile. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, so I, like I said, I did the videos, I just wanted to share the information with y'all, because you haven't to November 1st. Okay. So 11:59 November 1st, which is Friday. So I think it's very short, but like I said, if you already have your business set up, and it's a no-brainer, really. It really is. And so you never know. You never off. Yeah, you never know. And like I said, if you can go to pushthedream.com, and you'll see where you can find my YouTube channel. If some of you may already know it, and some of you may be watching me from YouTube here. So anyway, just go, and that video is I just put it up the other day. No. I just put it up earlier this morning. I'm talking about the other day. I just put it up this morning, and it should be uploaded. I know it's uploaded by now. Yeah, and I just wanted to put a couple of descriptions to it too, in case you wanted to reach out to me later. So I'll just probably post them on there too, and go from there. But I'm going to have it going live. I think I may have it unlisted now, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on live. Okay. So anyway, y'all have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay. All right. If not later on today. So talk to you soon. And just y'all remember what I said. Hey, just be consistent in what you're doing, and just do remember, when you are making money in your business, please reinvest it in your business, and then set yourself up to be working with other brands in the future. Just set yourself up. Be intentional with everything you do. I'm going to say that to you. Be intentional. Be intentional. Be intentional. Be intentional. Just because you have so much to offer the world, whatever your gift is, I'm willing to bet you I don't gamble, but I can put my gambling. If I did gamble, I put my money on you, that you have something that can help save somebody's lives. I don't care who you are. Thank you. You just stop it. Wow. You just doing it over here, Phoenix. Thank you. Oh, you're just doing it. Thank you. But I'm willing to bet you have you can save at least one life with your gifts and your calling. Don't know what they are, and if you don't know, then go to the gift creator, the one that give you purpose. You have to go to God, because I can't tell you what that is. Only you and him have that relationship, and only he can tell you what it is. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. No, won't prolong this conversation anymore. This was a beautiful one. I enjoyed it. Thanks over here. Thank y'all. All right. See y'all later. Y'all have a beautiful day. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye bye.